Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Tunisian Thievery campaign in Europa Universalis IV. Not Civilization 6. See, like unlike last time where I convinced you that I was playing Civilization 6, even though I don't have Civilization 6. This time I didn't do that to you, which is nice of me. You should thank me. In the comment section down below, please do, right, thank you. I mean, unless you don't feel appreciation for me being honest. I'm really hyper today. Before you ask, no, it's actually not related to the medication that I'm taking, because the medication I'm taking is different. It's a benzodiazepine. It's a wait, 1, 2, 3. I can actually reach this boa. It's a benzodiazepine. That is actually a depressant in some ways. It's an anti-anxiety pill, so it's not an upper. It's a downer. Like Debbie the Downer. Is that a TV show? Who's Debbie the Downer? That comes from something. I didn't just think of that. Like someone else thought of that. We do have naval force limit, and we don't have maxed out barks. Let's get some more. Wait, hold on. I think we're about to get new ships soon. No, we're only on Diplotech 5. Never mind. It's gonna be a while. B2 bark 1, 2. Don't do it this way. That's dumb. Don't do it this way. Don't do it this way. Do it this way. I think we just build like 5. Let's build 4. I don't want to take out another loan. We are losing a lot of money right now. Of course, we're about to raid this dude for 20 whole ducats, so that's nice. And we've got 1, 2, 3. We could go to the coast of Morocco, but there's nothing there. Let's go back to protecting or privateering in Genoa. We should every now and then check the ledger to make sure that that is still the most valuable node. Doesn't always stay that way. Trade goods, trade nodes, total value. Sorry, total value. Genoa is still the most valuable node, as expected. Okay. Also, I should probably pay attention a little bit to merchants, since we have expanded quite a bit in the past. We had a merchant, we have a merchant collecting here. He's not doing really anything for us. 0.02 ducats. I actually do think that steering here is probably going to be more valuable. Even though it's all of our trade power is actually already steering this direction, since this is the only direction that anyone's applying any power. But what if we, let's do this. You know what? I think I'd rather do it this way. Right now, we're only making like 1 ducat from trade. So I would rather transfer trade power with the guy who is currently in Tunis here, and transfer trade power in Alexandria with the guy who's currently in Genoa, instead of collecting. Because then we'll get a 20% trade power modifier in Tunis from transferred trade. So we'll go from 14.4% up to 34.4%. That'll apply next month. Well, as soon as the merchants arrive, which they apparently have not yet. There's the transfer from Ragusa. We're at 24.4. And we should see at the next month, once this guy's arrived in 4 days, it won't even be next month, it'll be right now. Transfer from Alexandria. Now we're at 34.4%. And we're going to make probably about the same, but the difference is that we can steer trade toward Genoa a little bit better. So even though our trade income is going to stay about the exact same, I think, since now we have that monstrous 20% bonus from the two traders, now there's more money in the Genoa node, I think, yeah, 23.49, which means that our privateers are going to be more efficient. So I think that that's probably better. I didn't pay any attention to what we were getting from Spoils of War, but I imagine it's going to be better. So Genoa, 1.26 ducats. It should really say privateer. It should say like Genoa, 1.26 from privateering. Or like, I don't know. They should just subdivide this. You should have loot, and then you should have like privateering. Like, it's just kind of ambiguous. Not very clear. We'll pull off another regular infantry. Try to reduce the attrition we suffer. If we suffer a disease outbreak, it's going to slow the siege down, but it's all mercs, so I don't really care. And again, we sorta are okay. We don't have any loans at the moment. And I really do want to get this war started with the Mamluks. They're still allied to Akyunlu, but yeah, who cares about him? Maybe you will eventually... Nah, I doubt it. You have too many provinces. You got a lot of cores, and I'm going to take Sidon in this war, so you're going to hate me. That's fine. We should top off relations with you. I'm going to do that. Try to keep the relationship going for a while. Favors? We have 12 favors. Make the long-term investment or take the payment in full. Okay, let's see. There's two events that are very similar here. One of them is... I think if I remember correctly, if it offers you the Diplo points, then this is like a rare event. It doesn't happen very often. If it doesn't offer you the Diplo points, I think you want to take the money. And it comes from having trade ideas, if I'm not mistaken. In this case, I think we want the trade efficiency. And we want the Diplo points. Because we are a non-Western nation, we're always starving for monarch points. Always. I wonder if we should Westernize. I mean, we're going to border a Western nation soon. Do we right now? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't really care. What was I just looking at? There's something I was looking at. What was it? I just forgot. It wasn't Westernization. It wasn't technology. It was... What was it? I've completely forgotten what I was doing. Oh, estates. Yeah, right. Estates. Gotcha. Let's see. I think we do want to do this. Even though we're about to get another modifier to the general, I think we just want to have the extra 5% manpower recovery speed right now. And he's still probably potentially going to be good. The Dhimmi lose a state. They lose loyalty. So tech cost goes up again a little bit. I don't really even care. I just take the money. Whatever. So because we have religious minorities, you exist. Once we convert that final province, you'll no longer be an issue and the tech cost penalty will go away. So don't tech up till we finish converting roads, essentially. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do any of this. Don't do any of that. Okay. We please have the siege now. It's been 400 days. This is getting to be ridiculous. They're being pious. Damn Sunni bastards. It's my job. Alright, so if we were to attack Venice... Do they still have that strong navy? Venice now has 37 ships, 27 galleys. We do have more heavies now. And we've got... Can you believe... Look at that. I mean, it's just ridiculous. We're still training heavies out of this province. Okay, the Q is a bark, though. It's our final heavy. And I had canceled the 5th one because I was experimenting because it said manpower because the game lies to you with words. But hey, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Funny how we got a wall breach without... We got a wall breach without the artillery, and now that there is an artillery, you know, 15 more rolls later, we still don't have another second wall breach. Well, eventually the garrison will fall down to half strength, and then we'll get one more siege point. I mean, 28% is basically the highest it can get until this, either until we get another wall breach or until their garrison size is at 1,500. How do I know that? Experience. It doesn't say anywhere in here that, like, hey, if you take their garrison strength to half, you'll get a +1 siege bonus. Just, it's one of those things where it's like, I think you almost have to take a step back. You need to like, if you're a developer, if it were me, right? If I had my own game developing company, which, hey, someday maybe I will. You never know. NerdCube did it. Just saying. NerdCube, you know, he's a YouTuber and he makes videos for YouTube, but now he's trying to work on games development. So anyway, if I were a game developer, I would, on a consistent basis, try to bring in people who have never played the game before, ever, and have them beta test new patches or beta test new expansions. And just see, from the outside in, someone who has no experience, no memory whatsoever, and try to catch those little things. Like, how the hell are you supposed to know that? Where do you learn that? Someone tell me, is there somewhere in any of these damn tooltips that you could figure that out without just having it memorized? I'm 90% sure that you can't. So, anyway. Here's our final heavy. Let's bring him over. We're still losing money, and I think we've taken... no, we haven't actually taken a loan. Are we still looting or something? Yeah, that's why. We're getting a little bit of loot. We've lost a claim on the Baleares. That's fine. Like I said, we have no opportunity really to do anything against him. Cyprus took a long time, and I don't want to fight his navy. Unless there's light ships in there. There's not. I don't care about anything else. We have no admiral. Well, never mind. It's 3 heavies. We'll kill it real easily. Let's at least give ourselves a chance. Very, very small chance since we have no maneuver value, no leader. But still, we have a chance to catch some ships. Did we lose a ship? We lost a ship. I don't remember what it was, but I lost a ship. How did they manage to sink one of my ships? They killed my goddamn galley. And then we gained a cog. Alright, I guess that's fine. You're gonna pay for it. Give me 116 ducats. Alright, we will again immediately start the coring process. We're not gonna raise autonomy because we don't want to have that penalty again. And let's just ferry everyone down here. Keep the heavies out, even though I don't think the Mamluks are going to really be a force to contest us anymore. We're having to spend some points to root out corruption. Most of that's, what, overextension, I imagine? Yeah, it's all overextension. Okay. And the Mamluks immediately fabricated a claim on us. Neato burrito. I don't know why I say that. It's a weird thing to say. But I do say it on occasion. But down here, I think everyone should be able to arrive before the end of the month. Yeah. So whoever needs repairs will get repairs. And beyond that, I mean, the Mamluks only have one ally. We have no truce. And yeah, I think we just go for like Damietta. We got to take down Cairo. He did catch up to us on tech. He's on tech 7. But I imagine that the Mamluks don't have very many troops. Here's another thing. Like, it's the Mamluks, right? No, it's just Mamluks. Okay. I was gonna say, some of them are the, and some of them are not. I could have sworn. You only have 7 troops right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and alleviate you from the burdens of controlling some of this territory. Now we know that he's going to have that 7 stack, and I'd really prefer to stack wipe it. Perfect, it's right there, excellent. Now hopefully we'll deploy properly. In this case, I do feel like deploying 7 infantry, then the 4 cav flanking, plus the 1 cannon is gonna be good. He's got 1 maneuver to our 3 maneuvers, so no river crossing, flat terrain, equal tactics. Yep, deployed what I would consider to be relatively proper. Although, again, if you wanted a little tiny bit of extra flanking, you could actually have put... No, this is superior. Because you could have put an infantry here and then 1 cav, but the 3rd and 4th cav would be unable to reach. So no, this is ideal. Just stack wipe it. Nice. Oh, that's perfect. Now we can do all kinds of fun stuff. Let's go here. Actually, I kind of want to take the cav off of this thing so we don't suffer any attrition with them. Like, I don't want to suffer a disease outbreak with those guys. Alright, we gotta keep some here, apparently. Keep 1 behind. Get the siege of Cairo started. We'll go ahead and start our blockade, since this navy's gonna come out right now, see if we can capture anything. They do have a 2-3 leader, so... But no heavies. I wouldn't mind having an admiral right now. Do we have the capacity for an admiral? F10. No, we don't have any leader slots right now. That's sad. We did get a 1-2-4-1. I totally forgot that I had hired a general. Let's finish this siege. Put him in charge. Get him down there. 1-2-4-1. Okay. Let's get you looting Algarbia. Let's get you to come down to, like, a province. Whatever. Doesn't matter where. We'll kill his navy. We can call in allies. We're not going to. This is going to be a great war for profit. Alexandria's got a little bit of loot. 12 ducats. We're going to loot down as much as we can, I think. In fact, depending on the size of the enemy army, we may possibly be able to... How on earth does Akunu, a 2-province minor, have that many troops? They've got 10,000 troops. What on earth is your force limit? There's just no way. Akunu. Force limit is... It is 10. You're kidding. Well, it is 24 development. I guess that makes sense. I guess. Now, we know he's going to merc up, so we want to block as many of these provinces as we can so that he stops being an annoying bastard as much as possible. We're going to bypass this fort by using our transports, if we can. Even if we have to use insufficient support, it's still 3-on-1, so we'll end up with a great bonus here in this fight. Let's take the 223 over here, and we'll leave the other guy here. We don't need this many troops. Let's pull the Cav now, and the... Why is the game running? And these two off. Bare minimum sieges whenever possible. Let's get you onto the fort to block that troop coming out in a little bit. September the 21st. Okay, so we're actually going to have a troop come out. It's okay. We'll just engage him. Okay, so from here, I'm going to go ahead and do split. I want you guys to go here, you guys to go here, you guys to go here. Just use those transports. It'll take a month to make them the journey, but just go ahead and do it anyway. You won't be able to train up too many men down here. It'll take them quite a while. Did I just see that the Timurids have declared war on what? What now? Oh, I don't know what I read. I have no idea what I just read. I read something. I'm not sure what. I'll say the same thing over and over again, multiple different ways. I know that my forts are mothballed. Stop telling me about it. I'm the one who mothballed them. Let's go back up to like speed 3 at least. I might even do speed... Yeah, let's do speed 4. It's a little bit risky kind of deploying him out here, because if he does train enough mercs, or if somehow Akyunlu gets military access through Syria, which they shouldn't be able to because they're probably rivals. Yes, they are. Good. We should be okay to do this, but... You know, spreading ourselves a little bit thin here. And I can't get down on these two, and I don't want to try to take this fort, so I think we just leave behind the weakest merc, and then we try to group up some more troops to take care of this, and this is what I'm concerned about. He's got a 5 stack here now. Alright, so give up... Well, if I give up that, then I'll take it back. Okay, we force his navy back out again. He's just merking up like crazy right now. Everyone join up in that province. You need to not do what you're doing, I think. Instead, come over here. We already have 17 war score, but we have no forts, so we can't piece him out yet. And he actually has rebels, Yemeni separatists. Grant another admiralship. Hey, I was just saying I'd like to have an admiral, but... yeah. Why don't we, first off, why don't we grant an admiralship? And then we'll ask for a contribution. And then, we could apparently make this into a state, even though we're at war. This seems like the kind of thing that you'd probably, restrict. Now that the autonomy cap is lower, now we can raise autonomy. And see how we're only at 75 instead of 100, which is much better. We could full core it. I don't think we're going to. I think we convert this province. Yeah, 4% per month. That's really pretty quick. We'll take it. Charity for the poor. Gain piety or lose piety? Well, right now we're currently pious, so let's just keep on being more pious. Even more conversion strength on those provinces. We have too many leaders. We ended up with 0, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't actually want him. I just wanted him to have... I wanted them to have more influence. Let's go ahead and mothball these ships, I think. You can actually mothball in an occupied enemy province, which is interesting. Take a merc to there. Let's take our secondary leader. Looks like we're going to be fighting this guy at some point somewhere. I don't know. And again, we actually are restricted because of this fort in Cairo. And we've got a disease outbreak again, of course. I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. Do we take this core? 80% Greek separatists. Rhodes, Cyprus. Rhodes and Cyprus, both Greek separatists. That doesn't make sense. Well, they're culture Greek. Yeah, I guess it does make sense. Again, we can't raise autonomy here till this core is done, though, so... Maybe we should hold off on the conversion? Because this could easily make this rebellion fire. Probably going to fire anyway. Conversion speed's now what? 4.8? That's pretty damn good. So we got the missionary strength guy. I just really don't want to deal with a rebellion on an island. But then again, you know, worst case scenario, we have a fort. They're both on. They siege it down, then they relocate to some other province that's got no defensive terrain. We take it back. And we have to just go siege the fort again. Which sucks, but wouldn't be that big of a deal. It's 88. Every now and then I like to check to see when we're allowed to loot again. I always forget. It's a very tedious endeavor. I kind of feel like you should be able to loot whenever the hell you want. You know, you just, oh hey, I want to go raiding, and every time you raid, it resets the timer, and it just takes whatever loot's in the bar. And so if you raid too often, there's nothing in the bar or something. But then again, if I could see why that wouldn't work. If you're doing like multiplayer or something, then you would have 0 loot bar always. Mamlukian noble rebels, perfect, good. Okay, he's only loyal. He's only feeling enthusiastic because there was a combat going on. He's at 0 enthusiasm right now. So what we'll do is we'll go split, 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 and we'll siege down 4 provinces real quick, hoping that that's enough to put him down to. There we go, good enough. And we want your coast. And that's it, that's all I want. All that, plus your money. Whatever amount of money you can give me. 36 ducats, that's plenty. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with, yeah, just, it's fine. Give me your coast. And now you get to deal with some rebels. Have fun, haha. Alright, cool. I am going to take a break here. As always, I look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you in a bit.